I represent starts just about a mile down the road. But I hope that the next rally, next year or the next year that happens here, that this will be in a Republican district. As John Chaddock said, we ought to thank Harry Mitchell and Kirkpatrick and Gabby Giffords for their vote and say, our vote is in November. You're coming home. How much different things would be in Washington right now if we had 8 Republican members of Congress from Arizona instead of just 3. Yeah. Let's bring them all home. All 5 the Democrats. Let me just say a couple of things about John McCain. You know, a couple of years ago, we were flying home to Bob Stump, one of our favorite members of Congress, for his funeral. And we were on the plane, and it happened to come at a time when I'd taken a stand against earmarks that wasn't too popular among some in the media here. And I was taking a lot of grief for it. The editorials were written, and people were complaining, you're not bringing home the bacon, and whatever else. And John McCain was on that flight, and he came back where I was sitting. And he put his finger right in my chest, and I thought, oh no, what'd I do wrong? And he said, don't give up. Don't give up. He said, you have the right position, they'll come around. So you learned that just 2 weeks ago, we in the House of Representatives, we Republicans, adopted an earmark moratorium for the rest of the year. No more earmarks! That would not have happened without the leadership of John McCain. He's been at it for years and years and years, and it hasn't won him any popularity contests in Washington. But I can tell you, we love that here in Arizona. Let's give him a hand for that. One thing that some people don't recognize is that John McCain is not only loved for his domestic policy and what he does here to stand up for us as taxpayers, but internationally as well. And I had the privilege of traveling with John to Munich, Germany, to a security conference just a few weeks ago. And when John McCain sits down with a NATO secretary and tells him, you need to do this with troops in Afghanistan, you need to change your policy here, they listen. They listen because they know that John McCain knows what he's talking about. They know that we are winning in Iraq because of John McCain's policy and because of what he has stood up for. Not many people can name the Secretary of Defense 3 administrations removed in Bulgaria. But somebody like John McCain can, because he studied this and he knows it and he takes it seriously. We need a serious senator. Let me tell you one other thing. It's not just health care that we have to worry about. There are other things. There's cap and trade. There is card check. There are other big government policies that may be coming down the road. And if we had 60 votes in the Senate, or if we had them doing reconciliation every time, we'd be in big trouble. Now, they were able to do it on health care, but my guess is they won't try it again very soon. And they won't be able to because years ago, there were some people who were saying Republicans ought to get rid of the filibuster. We ought to get rid of it. But somebody like John McCain stood up forcefully and said, we won't always be in the majority. And we're going to need this to beat back other big government proposals. And so the fact that we haven't gotten rid of the filibuster completely owes a lot to people like John McCain who have seen this. It's important to have a serious senator. Let's send a serious senator back to Washington.